It's the real. It's the real.
JT,
It's the real. It's the real. It's the real. 504.
JT,
It's the real. It's the real. It's the real. 504.
JT.
Yeah, I got something to say for those that don't hate. I'ma say it anyway. One step at a time to reach your goal. Take your journey with me and we can all unfold.
It's the real 504. JT. It's the real. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Getting Real JT 504, coming to another exclusive video. Before we get started on this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications, let your friends and family know about this video because we are putting out positive content. Please support the podcast. Support the podcast. It's very important. We created the podcast for those that are actually out and about and you want to hear the segment we do. So where we do it on the YouTube, we're going to be pushing over to the podcast as well. So the podcast link in the description will be in the bottom and in the description below. So support the podcast. It's very important because we want everybody to get the word, our word out. So today is going to be a very interesting topic. And when I say a very interesting topic, let me come down a little bit because the camera like it's too high for some reason. Something that troubles me and bothers me, and I don't understand it, but it sells. I guess it sells because it sells, but when you watch these fitness commercials, they always have these size 5 women, muscle bound guys with abs and things like that. We not that way. We not there. We not that person. Or when they selling the waist trainers and things like that, it wouldn't fit for an obese person. So how do they want an obese person to get in shape? That was the question. And it's crazy. You see these things all the time. The ab trainer, the waist trainer, the special copper fitting something for somebody to lose weight with. And it's crazy because it never fit an obese person. That's crazy about it never fits an obese person. So that's the reason why we have to stay in our regimen to maintain our weight loss, to be the best of what we do, because we know that it's not nothing really out there to support obese people. Treadmills, let's say treadmills. When I was at my biggest weight at 518 pounds, treadmills. If you didn't have, I didn't know nothing about different motors with treadmills, different types of treadmills you had to get on. I thought all treadmills were the same, so when I get on the treadmill, the belt stopped. When the belt stopped, I'm thinking something wrong with the belt. I'm too big for it. Then I spoke with a person, and he told me, say, it's not that it's big. You have to get a treadmill that's like a 3.5 or a big motor for it. These things. The elliptical. You got a different elliptical, but if you look at the elliptical, excuse me, if you look at the elliptical has a weight limit. All these weight loss products have a weight limit. So they disclose, say, well, this person obese. It's made for a person who's in shape, want to get more in shape. So we have to keep our weight loss under control and continue doing it. And the goals is to get on the weight treadmill, get on the elliptical. Certain bicycles you buy, you buy certain bicycles, they got a weight limit on bicycles. They have a weight limit in different rides. You go to different amusement parks, right? They have, I thought I had one over here. No, I don't. Sorry, I did though. I'm sorry, but they got different. Everything you get on have a weight limit, and it's crazy. It does, but we never think about it that way. We never think about the weight limit of obese person. Like what fit an obese person? Okay, we got big and tall store, go buy clothes from, but we don't have anything to support obese people. So we have to create our own exercises, and we have to create our own uh, workout plans, basically. And it's sad, you know. It's so sad, and it makes me mad. Leave my mouth alone, throat a little dry. But it makes me mad and sad to see that there's nothing to support obese people. So the machines that we work on are the workout plan we have. We have to make it work. You have to find something to make it work. I found, like I said, I found the app Roller Plus for me on what is this, Amazon for do sit-ups. Um, Working out in your house is very important. Like I said, tell everybody to work out in your house. It's very important that you work on your house because you don't have to be embarrassed, number one. When you have to take breaks, you don't have to worry about somebody watching you and saying, well, he can't do it for 4 seconds or he can't do it for 3 seconds, because I was the type of person that I couldn't give a person I couldn't give a person a 5-minute workout. I'm sorry. I couldn't give you a 5-minute workout because I couldn't stand that long. I couldn't walk that long. And riding bicycles. I never rode a bicycle. I haven't rode a bicycle, like I said, I think on the video about it, like over 30 years. So it was hard for me to ride a bicycle. It was, my butt was hurting because the seat was, feel like it was too small, but the seat was big. But my butt was hurting on the bicycle when I first got on it. My legs was hurting. A lot of things was hurting me doing it, but I continued to do it until your body just get used to it. Because what happens, like I said, I haven't did it in 30 years, so your body get used to it. And more you work on it, then you'll realize that your body get used to it, that it's so good. So, you know, you can be able to do more things. You know, you may rode the bike and you rode it for like maybe, let's say 5 blocks. And 5 blocks you was hurting, but you rode it for 5 blocks and it's not hurting, so you go 6, 7 blocks. I cut grass. I'm actually starting to cut my own grass now, actually, to be honest with you. But I did it. It's not really a money thing. It's just that I want to be healthy and do things myself so I can make my yard look good and I can exercise doing it at the same time, so I can cut my own grass. And after I wash the car, I cut the grass and wash the cars and stuff like that. I do all that myself now. I was the type of person, I had a lawn man come cut the grass. I go take all the cars to the car wash and get them washed right afterwards. It was just a routine thing that we was doing. And those things right there is good exercise. It's great exercise. And things like that, it just, like you did figure, okay, I was one of the persons that said, I never cut grass. I never cut it. I'll never wash a car. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I feel good doing it, and I'm doing it. I can do it. So this is a word of encouragement to those that haven't made it there yet. And those that made it there and beyond that, we want to encourage everybody to try. If you can't do it, try a little bit until you succeed of doing it. It's very important that we push ourselves and stay in our goals of losing weight. Because if we don't lose the weight, everybody knows what's going to happen. It's not good for our body. It's not good for our families. It's just so bad, Like I said, I always admit about myself because I think, it starts within you. It starts within you until we start facing the truth and start facing the facts of what was really going on in our bodies. And the reason why I'm saying these things because I was that person. I made excuses for everything I did. I always was a type of person, just to have excuses. If I get ready to go somewhere, I have to go somewhere. It started raining outside. It's raining out. I can't go, but they got raincoats. I always ask somebody to help me and assist me. You know, I had an excuse for everything. I deprived a lot of people. I felt like now that I deprived a lot of people because of my weight, my family. Number one, because I put my family through so much being obese. So it was time to take back my life. And I'm telling you that as well too, because if you recognize your situation that you're going through, you can pull yourself through it. And it's very important to pull yourself through it because you don't want to be in that situation forever. It's gonna hurt. I'm not gonna sit and tell you have the surgery, and once you have the surgery, you're good. You have to worry about doing no exercise no more. Now, once you have the surgery, you lose the most weight because you're on a liquid diet. And you're on that liquid diet is not taking any meats and starch and have you creating your diet. You know, some people say they first had the surgery, they was creating meats, starch, and meats, starch, and vegetables. I watched a film. I was telling, I think a few other times in my other videos. I watched a film one time. The film we seen about the blender trick, and what the blender thing does is they take meat and put it in the blender and they grind it up. They grind all that meat up in the blender. They chop it up and grind it up, right? Then they take salads and soups. Well, let's say salad. Excuse me, my throat a little dry. But they take those things and they blend up and liquefies it. It comes liquefied, but meat don't come liquefied. And that's what's happening when you're chewing up and you put it in your body. So meat stores in your body, and when it stores in your body, it just piles up, and it takes so longer to exit the body. If I'm not mistaken, it said like different like meats like porks and things take a week. Certain chickens take about 2 to 3 days, and then liquids quicker. It's in and out your body. And I wanted to express these things because that's when your body lost the most weight. When you had the surgery, you lost that most weight because your body was intaking a lot of liquids, not meat. I'm not telling anybody to don't eat meat. I'm saying portion size your meat when you eat it. You really, after a surgery, really, you only need like 4 to 5 ounces of meat. If you eat that meat first, prior to drinking liquid, 30 minutes before eating, period, your body can consume the meat. And the reason why I say don't drink water when you eat, and you know, it's just prior to the surgery, you're not supposed to do it, period. I found out you're not supposed to do it, period. But the reason why they want you to drink water, don't drink water before you eat is most of the time because, number one, it gets your body full. So if you get full up of water and then you try to eat that meat, you're either going to get sick or you can be hungry later. It's not going to hold you to the next second, you know. So you have to make sure that you drink water prior, any kind of liquid you're drinking, 30 minutes prior before you eat. So it's very important that we do those things. Now, I tell somebody you want to lose weight fast. I say, first of all, go to a doctor, consult your doctor, go to a nutrition class and learn about different types of food. I may have a list that has all the different type of foods and things on that you can eat after the surgery. So you need a copy of it. Just email me or text me. I'll leave a link in the description below. Or go to the Real JT 504 and leave a message. Or we can go to the new podcast. The podcast is, in fact, we have the podcast now. The podcast has actually been airing on like 6 different platforms. So we have anywhere from I can tell you in a minute. Let's see. We have on the podcast. You can actually leave a voice message. I think a text message. I'm not feeling how it goes, but you could leave a voice message or a text message on the podcast. So on the podcast, we have blah 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 blah. We have. I'll tell you in a second. A second. No. I'm learning how to work the app up the phone, so you have to excuse me. Okay, so on the podcast we have app. We broadcasting on Apple, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker, and Radio Public. Yeah, Radio Public. So if you have any of those things you want to hear the podcast, um, I'll leave a link in the description below, and you can listen to the recordings. I'll save the recordings for another day, because everything we have on YouTube, we're going to be switching it to the podcast. So the podcast is very important. So whatever we have on YouTube, whatever we have on YouTube is going to go straight to the podcast. So we're going to add on the podcast. But it's very important because I want to share those things with you, because it's so crazy that nobody has anything to help obese people. Nobody. Very seven people have it, and when some folks have things, it's a weight limit. And they show, like I said, they go on TV and they show like these guys with six packs, abs, girls with big butt, tight, firm butts. They show these models type people. There's people that's models, but they never show an obese person getting down to a normal weight, a normal size, to see somebody look at him normal. So it's important that we understand these things and don't get discouraged when you see these things, because certain things just not made for obese. Now we create workout products and workout equipment for obese people. Probably be rich. Probably be rich. But I tell everybody again, my early morning workout consists of me a protein shake. My protein shake is whatever protein shake you get. I just make my own. I go buy the mixed fruit, put collagen powder in it, use unsweetened, unsweetened protein milk. I might do peanut butter one. I have the peanut butter powder. I don't do the peanut butter all on the peanut butter itself, because peanut butter itself is made of oil. And I don't want oil in my body, so I don't take the oil in my body. So I do the peanut butter powder, it's pure peanut butter powder. You mix it with your milk and you shake it up, mix it up, whatever. And it's your protein shake. Sometimes I just do the fruit and cow protein shake. So I do certain type protein shakes just to get myself off the same protein shake daily. I don't buy, when I was buying protein shake, I never brought strawberry, I never brought coconut chocolate, coconut. I never brought those flavors, and banana flavor. I never brought those flavors because I don't want to be burnt out on them. We want to try to switch it up. I never went on to a diet that had the keto diet and things. I never went on those type of diets because I want to learn how to eat without keto diet. I want to be able to learn how to go to the store and pick out a great meal to eat that I can eat that's safe and healthy for me to eat. So that's why I stay away from the rice, the pasta, the starch, rice, pasta, starch, sugar, bread. I stay away from those things. So I stay away from those things because those are things that can pick your body back out of line and throw it where it won't go. You have no control of your body there. So let's try to make sure we maintain ourselves and try to keep ourselves, clean and keep ourselves safe from the coronavirus. Like I said, those that got affected by the coronavirus, I want to give prayer out to you all. Ask God to strengthen you, guide you, and protect you so that you can overcome this situation. Like I said, please, leave a link in the description below. Go to the podcast, listen for I got a few podcasts on it. So you can listen to whatever platform you like, whether you like Spotify, you like Apple, you like Google, whoever you like. We don't have a link in the description, okay? So if you know anybody going through a weight loss crisis, somebody who's kind of hiding their weight, maybe have excuses, ladies or men, if your spouse is hiding the truth, feel free to email me at the real JT504 or leave a link in the description below, as well as what is it called? Instagram. Instagram. It's called the real JT504 on Instagram as well. So you have, please call me. Let me know. I'll respond to you so we can help that person. Okay. And I'm getting tired now. About to go work out one more time before it ends. And if you know anybody, like I say, know anybody, reach out to me. We can reach out to them. And we love y'all. We care for y'all. Please hit the subscribe button. Turn your notification. Let your friends and family know about this video, because we all putting out positive content, as well as go to the podcast and subscribe to the podcast. The podcast, in effect, we're leaving a link in the description for the podcast in the bottom. So please support the podcast. And like I said, the podcast be great for somebody that's on the run, on the work. They can't have a phone, but they're just working out and they want to hear the story. You know, we had the podcast. So the podcast, in effect, we thank y'all so much for watching. Remember, I'm the real JT504. And I love y'all, and guess what, y'all? We are out. Boom.